Attack helicopters? When can we get an attack helicopter character, Blizz?
Really, Blizzard? Why bother over-sexualizing a character for no reason? Why show them at home snuggling up all lovey-dovey with a girl they love on Christmas when they're meant to be just heroes in your game? Children play this game! Having them confirmed to be with a girl was totally unnecessary, and you've just sexualized them for no reason. I mean, everyone's gonna think this is normal, and you have the iconic tank from the game just okay with it like that in that comic. It just makes me sick. Blizzard, you edit up with this one. I mean, it's the one thing to show Pharaoh with a man. But then you'll just confuse the children that play this game by showing them a dwarf with a woman. You ruined Christmas. Shame on you, Blizzard. Shame on you. You who crossed a red line in my book. It's not about a fictional character is gay or not. I don't care about those stuff. But sensitive subjects like this has no room in a video game. What's next? Are you going to add religion? Maybe you should make a comic showing Roadhog circumcision. Jeff, by giving up to SJW, you are hurting this community and the game you worked so hard on.
Blizzard, way to alienate your audience.
I read through the comic. I'm sure you all have. And like everyone else, I'm livid. Why the hell could you do such a thing? I mean, seriously? Whose bright idea was it to leave Bastion out of the Reflections dual splash page? You guys have something against Omnix?
I'm not homophobic, but I don't know. For some reason, I just don't want to play Tracer anymore. This whole comic just kind of changed her. A lot. Feels weird. Awkward. Gay. I hate gay.
Refund now, please. After the comic, this is the only way. Does it matter? I think it's cool that a character has been revealed as gay, but I don't think it deserves this big of a deal. Yes, I know. Any orientation besides straight has been looked down upon for a long time, and I know people want equality, but making a huge deal about a video game character isn't gonna make it happen. True equality is when someone can be gay and no one will care. Nobody should care about gays. That's when they're equal. The comic is cool because it gives us some insight of her life. But it was really necessary to sexualize a hero? For me, what made this game mostly interesting is that every hero's story was unfinished in a way you could imagine what they really are. Now, maybe I'm biased since, personally, I found Tracer to be the most interesting hero lore-wise. But I have to ask it again, was it really necessary to do this? I still wouldn't like it if it was an other hero because of all the things I mentioned above. The stories you've created for the heroes is so dynamic that you could play with your own imagination. This is why it was unnecessary, in my personal opinion, to sexualize a hero, because if an LGTB wants his or her hero to be just like him or her, then she just had to imagine it. Now, you would say I could still imagine that she is a lesbian, and while it's true, it's not my problem. When I saw that image, I felt like I got shot. I don't know why, maybe because I'm really into the character overall, but that shot in a small part of my heart. And it hurts. Also, from a business side, I don't think it's a wise decision to make the game face a lesbian, but whatever. Sorry I had to make one of those posts, but I felt like it was a huge rock on my heart, which I had to drop. I don't know why people think I hate gay people. I just have nothing against them, but forcing something on someone who doesn't want it is wrong!
Homosexuality is only about 1 to 2% of the population at most. Why does every character have to be gay? Hashtag Tracer, hashtag Overwatch.
I can't believe someone would marry Torbjorn! Like, I can't even get a girlfriend, and this ugly old man gets a loving wife! I quit!
Tracer? More like Eraser. Cause this hero should be erased for being an SJW dumping ground!
God, I'm so angry!
How dare you, Blizzard! I buy your game and only now do you tell me that the character on the front is gay?
This SJW trickery isn't like you.
Take your bets! Who's the next gay? I've always thought Symmetra looked like a lesbian, but Hanzo's haircut in the new comic makes him look gay AF. Maybe they'll go really out there and make Bastion gay!
Ha! The comics aren't canon. Comics aren't canonical to the game's lore. Checkmate, Blizzard. No more reaching your dirty hands into the LGBT community for your own greed. LOL! As a Tracer main, I guess Blizzard's trying to tell me I'm gay now. You mean you didn't know? I identify as a piece of shit, and I really need someone to identify with. In case you don't know, BLT stands for Man Am I a Stupid Piece of Shit. It's the core of being a piece of shit. But some people are on me piece of shitty fucking I'm a piece of shit, and I only regurgitate the shittiest, baddest, dumbest things because I can't make an opinion on my own, and I can't be funny without copying and pasting shit. God damn it, why won't people just be my friends on the forum? Where?